good morning. Pulling on the socks. Do apologise. Happy Friday. Happy Morning Pages Live, and you are very welcome. I am Nicola McKenna, and I'm based out of Dublin, Ireland. And as I pull on my socks, I sometimes this is a bit lastminute.com, and sure, you know what that's all about, don't you? You know what that's all about. I hope that your pages is serving you, that this practice is serving you a little bit. Practices will bring different things to you depending on the time. I've been doing pages for about 10 years now. I live and teach the artist way as best I can anyway. But I take a very relaxed approach to the artist's way. And for that reason, I've come up with this timed version of journaling. And I read a great article yesterday about FOMO, fear of missing out. And in it talks about journaling and how journaling can free up a lot of our misunderstandings or our understandings of fear and what it is we think we're missing out on. And it can also help to reframe. That was one of the solutions that the article gave, to potentially reframe the fear that you're missing out, So as I went to bed last night, I was thinking about, how one would reframe a fear. And it's not an easy thing. I think you have to be open to different possibilities and different truths. And sometimes journaling can really help that, So whether you're using your morning pages for exploring fears or your FOMO or any other thing that has an acronym, you're very welcome. What we do is we do 45 minutes of timed free writing. That is kind of dumping, really, and not having any rules or regulations, not really having a target in mind. What we're trying to do is train the mind to trust the process. We're trusting our hands as well. We're trusting our hand to deliver out whatever needs to come out. We're trying to trust ourselves, really, our souls, and the artists that we are, whether we like to admit it or not, whether we're allowed to admit it. So you might use your pages to explore permission, to explore authority. You might use your pages to explore trust and to develop that trust, Whatever you're using your pages for, you're very welcome here. We will start in 1 minute. So I ask you to get ready with any old paper. You can use foolscap if you like, legal size, or you can use whatever. I've often used scraps of paper or napkins or tissues or flipping whatever, anything that can take ink. And if you can't write for some reason, you're always welcome to audio record or type your pages. There's no rules in this community anyway. There's no rules around that. And I've often had people who will type. There is value in writing. But look, let's be real. Let's be realistic, and inclusive, of everyone's different needs, Now it's 6 past the hour, so I'm getting my 45-minute ready. And I encourage you just to keep contact with the paper if you can. Keep your nib moving across a little bit like this. Scrawling a little bit like this. If things are coming difficult, then swirl. What we're trying to do is develop a trust between our head and our hearts and getting it out onto the paper. That's essentially what it is. Okay, so I invite you to start. We're 7 past the hour now. So at the end of this, then we do a 7-minute review, which is quite helpful. So have a wonderful Morning Pages session. And our 45 minutes starts now. I encourage you to start where you are, as imperfect as that feels. Embrace the imperfect. There's our time. There's our 45 minutes, okay? Keep the ink or swap it. It's up to you. We're going to do 7 minutes review starting now. Go back over what you've written. Circle, underline. Insights, discoveries, reminders. Ah, okay. No, 7 minutes are up. I know, it's bonkers, isn't it? I'll give you 10 more seconds just to finish up. 10 more seconds. Okay, let's call it a day, shall we? Let's call the review a day. You did really well, 7 minutes and 45 minutes before that. Even if you came in late, you're very welcome. We'll sit here for a sec, just absorb what we've done. Tune in to the voice inside us, that still small voice that says, I've been heard this morning. I've had a chance to talk this morning. Close your eyes if you wish. You might say a little prayer of gratitude. Might take in a deep breath or two. Breathing in that gratitude. Settle into what you've just done. Settle in. Okay. Congratulations. Well done. I can stay on for a minute or two, not very long today. We'll see who else is on. And then I'll tell you a little bit about something that developed in my pages this morning. Now, let's see who we have. We have Mandakini. Hello, how are you? Joined late. Here I am. Yes, I hear you. Eva, hello, how are you? Eva says, yesterday in a group with older men, suddenly one of them, in a men's group yesterday, someone showed the Artist's Way book. Another one said he was writing the morning pages. Yay! It goes all around the world, that book, doesn't it? It's a wonderful, wonderful book. A group I have been in some years online and not touch the topic. Interesting to see if the sharing in the group now will change, hopefully be better in some way. Yeah, look, the Artist's Way, it triggers different things in different people. You might well see a bit more sharing, but it's quite a private, well, in my experience, and any of the groups I've led, Eva, are quite private journeys. And that's where pages come in. So it could be that the people in this men's group, that they will share deeply on their morning pages, and I would love to hear how that goes. And you're very welcome to turn them on to this Friday, or watch recordings, and it's always good to have new people. But the development of the Artist's Way is such a personal journey, and I have had groups that share openly, especially in person groups, and that can be helpful, but I would always urge caution around that, because in my experience, when I speak out loud the words have been used against me, not necessarily in that forum, but in life. And so I've found a great trust in putting my secrets and sharing my secrets down on paper that doesn't answer back and doesn't come back with evidence 6 months later to whack me over the head with it. Does that make sense? So in my in-person groups, I would have always said, look, yes, share, but whoever else is around the table cannot take that evidence and use it against you or come up with suggestions or advice or whatever. And I remember one group I had, and it was getting, the sharing was lovely and everything, but people were coming back and saying, "Oh, do you mind if I give you some advice on that?" And I interrupted them and I said, "Look, this is not a government panel here. This is the artist's way. It's very much like AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, where people stand up and literally speak their truth, and they're heard and accepted, fully accepted, the good, the bad, the ugly. We're not coming in with suggestions." And so that's what was happening in my group, and I had to put a stop to it. It was incredibly unpopular, and I spent a week feeling incredibly uncomfortable. But I have to defend the sanctity of the workshop and the group and the people who come to me. So that's what I had to face, just with relation to the whole sharing notion. Um, it's still a really safe place to put secrets and expression onto the page. It's really, really, really safe, and nobody can come back and say, "Oh well, I gave you advice, you didn't take it," whatever it was. Anyway, Charlotte, hello, good morning. Sakura Eva says, "An estuary group about beliefs. Yes, but I just don't believe it will be sharing in that way. It's personal, but maybe, yeah, good to, yeah, I know what you mean. A change to the atmosphere. Definitely, yeah. Um, the artist's way is, it can be quite divisive. But I always find that the people who don't want it don't hang around. They really don't hang around, and so there's often a weeding out of things. Anyway, I'll tell you a little bit about what is going on here. Something came out. The way, let's say when you're on a Facebook group, or you're in a paid community or something like that, and people come up with challenges, 5-day streak of doing your morning pages, or hitting 3 pages daily for 100 days, or whatever it is. And I can see the value in running challenges, but what came out during my pages this morning was, how about a challenge? How about setting people a challenge? And I realized that the voice who was setting the challenge to do a challenge was not mine. It was some perky voice that didn't belong to me. And I answered it back, and I said, "No challenges. Life is a challenge. Are you kidding me?" And I do pages in this way to not be challenging. And I often say to you guys and to myself, don't worry about streaks. Don't be aiming for streaks. Quite the opposite. Aim for breaks in your streak. Because when we break the streak, we're able to do and practice compassion with ourselves. I don't want to be harsh with myself. I want to be compassionate with myself. And therefore, when I break a streak, or I break some kind of challenge, I go, well, the sky is still holding up. I'm still breathing. I'm still a good person, just because I broke a streak. So I'm not really a challenge kind of girl. I don't think you'll ever get those from me. And it's funny that my inner critic thought that was a good idea, that it was smart to say, "Oh, let's do a challenge," because I do see these on Artist Way groups on Facebook. Let's write for the whole month of April, or all of the summer. No, let's not. Life is challenging enough. Life is challenging enough, and one of the reasons we do pages is to get time out and get space away from all of that. So the only challenge I say to myself is, follow your own way. Do things your own way, and listen to your own heart. That's the only challenge I will ever give you, is be true to thyself. Be true to yourself, and tune into this voice. And whatever this voice is telling you to do, it's your real voice, and you'll hear it. It's always speaking very simply to you. It doesn't speak in long, complicated, complex sentences. It basically just says, do the thing, post the letter, call the friend. It's normally like 3 or 4 words. It's not complex, It doesn't want to get you tied up in knots. It just wants to get you moving. So it's kind of like the opposite of resistance. So let's see who we have. The morning pages could be a safe space, a brave space. Yeah. Giving advice could be a way to fend off vulnerability, a kind of fixing rather than allowing. Yeah. Charlotte says the devil in your head. Yeah, absolutely. Mandakini, life is often challenging enough. I prefer now to allow myself to be soft, to be wrong, yeah, in inverted commas, to be bad, in inverted commas. These are fears that inhibit my growth, yeah. And the more we allow them to be seen, the more comfortable we become with them, and the more we are able to take the necessary steps, the proactive steps towards self-expression in whatever form that takes. Charlotte says, I always get the urge to rebel when I get goaded into challenges. Meet your sister. Oh, holy God. Wow. Yeah, I'm like, F you. I am not going to do your challenge. Go do your challenge on your own. I've really rebelled. Yeah, I totally get that, Charlotte. I get the need to rebel. Say, I'm doing the opposite. If you tell me to jump, I will lie down. Mandakini says, I'm against artificial, smooth, unbroken surfaces, writing against the grain. Absolutely. Guys, I'm afraid I do have to wrap up today. I can't spend too long. I've got a lot on in the next little while. So I'm going to say thank you very much. I love reading your comments, by the way, and I love talking about the Artist's Way and the morning pages. Eva, on your group, I think it will be interesting to see what comes from that throwing together of people and exploring creativity and discovering that book, whoever is discovering that book and doing their morning pages. I would love to find out. I hope that it stays a safe space and it stays a place of sustenance for you. I hope that is the case. If not, look, let us know. I'm always here. I always say to you guys, I'm always here for like a 20-minute chat about pages or creativity or the Artist's Way anytime. Just let me know. I often will have to put you off, about 24 hours or a couple of days or whatever. But if it's something that's not too urgent, I'm happy to sit down and talk with someone for 20 minutes about the whole process, about creativity and expressive ways of dealing with life and the many challenges that we already have. Yes, we already have these. Thanks so much for joining me and putting your challenges on the paper. And I've put plenty of mine on. I really appreciate your time, Giles. Thank you so much for everything. Have a great weekend and take care. I'll see you next week. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. There we go. End. There.